Hello, welcome back to what chaos is going on this week in my life in Oslo. I'm getting a nose surgery to enhance my breathing capabilities. Some might call it breathability. And to make my life a little bit easier, I wanted to food prep. So I've got this carrot cake, a tuna salad, an egg salad, 8 breakfast burritos, and I also did these like soup bags with like a bunch of veggies and some pork, and I'm gonna freeze them, and when I feel soupy I just take this whole freezer bag out, pop it in a pan with some water and some miso and stuff. I will go to bed, get up and get surgery and let you know how it goes. Hello. As you can tell, I had the surgery. Thought it would be good to talk about how it went while it's still fresh in my head. Please excuse the blood stains and gauze around my nose. It hasn't stopped bleeding since I got back a couple hours ago. I was actually super nervous to get this surgery, and especially going in today, but I've been gaslighting myself into not thinking about it. Better to ignore it. It's one of those things that it's better to ignore how nervous I am. I'll try showing a picture of how deviated my nose actually was on the outside. It was a very cute, normal looking nose, but on the inside he actually said I was above average, so that's right. They sent a message an hour before the surgery saying, oh, could you get in at 11:30 instead of 11:45? Thankfully, we had taken some spare time to find parking and stuff, so we got there at 11:30, and then I went into his office so that he could pump some gauze full of anesthetic in my nose and have me swallow some mystery pills. They tasted funny and 2 of them were really big, but I wasn't even a baby about it. And then we went into the operation room, which is just like a dentist office really, and they wrapped me up in a hospital blanket so that I couldn't move my legs, and they were like, we're gonna use you as a table if that's okay. And I was like, no, that's fine, I make a good table. The anesthesiologist gave me some drugs. My mouth is really dry already because of the amitriptyline I take for my chronic pain, so this was really awful. I have never had such a dry mouth. And then they injected me with propofol and fentanyl, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Oh, this ceiling is moving. But I didn't feel actually that high. I just felt kind of relaxed. The funny thing is I was awake the whole time, so I just like babbled the entire operation. They started doing their thing. No idea what they were doing. He was like, oh, I'm cutting cartilage now. It's gonna sound scraping. It's like inside my nose. Disgusting. At one point they took a hammer and hammered it like 10 times. He was like, good, good, more, good, more. They cut a piece of my bone as well. They had put anesthesia in my throat as well, so I was really struggling to swallow, so I had to spit up a bunch of stuff, and I had no idea what it was because I couldn't taste anything because my nose is being worked on. Turns out I was spitting up blood. But that's fine. It's all part of the process, I guess. And the whole time the surgeon was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is perfect. Wow, this is great. And at one point I actually breathed and I was like, my goodness, this is how you guys breathe? This is fucking great. But I won't be bleeding. I will be bleeding for a little bit, but I won't be breathing like that. It was super quick. I think I was under the knife for like 25 minutes maybe. And then they just sutured a couple of areas, threw in some anesthetically wet gauze in my nose and stuffed me in the like recovery room or whatever it's called. And they got my boyfriend back in to be with me. I came out like, oh my love. And I looked like a serial killer. I had like blood all over my teeth and my eyes were all shot because they put stuff on my eyes so I couldn't see. And then they put some sticky stuff on my eyes as well. And I guess, I don't know, I got like a little irritated eyes. I was really nervous with the anesthesia to say some like crazy stuff, irrationally afraid of what I would say under anesthesia. But I was still completely myself and I didn't say or do anything weird. As always, I probably shared too much information, but like I do that on a good day. I still feel a little woozy. When I go home, I was okay. And I was hungry, but everything I ate was just not satisfying. It's a lot of textures and I get like the basic tastes. So I can taste sweet, acidic, and a bit of salty. but I'm missing everything else. So anytime I eat, I'm kind of disappointed because I'm like, oh, I wish this was tasty, but I'll take the texture. I'm not in that much pain. I don't know when it's going to kick in. Kind of feels like someone scraped and cut and smashed my nose, but like it burns. Every now and then I'm reminded of what they did. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, it's not too bad, and I'm crossing my fingers. I think it helps that I had an absolutely atrocious migraine on Friday, and I couldn't take painkillers because of the surgery. And the migraine was so bad, I was screaming and crying, and it was just really quite horrific. So this feels like a walk in the park next to that. My whole body is quite sore. My back is sore from just sitting down and kind of lying down halfway. And I wonder if that's the drugs I had like coming down or something. And obviously I feel congested because, oh yeah, and I'm swollen as shit. It looks like they tried to shove a golf ball in there. But like my skin is glowing. I don't know if it shows off on camera, but it looks shiny in a good way. Oh, yeah, and I've got silicone pieces in my nose, and that feels really fucking weird. It feels like it's tickling my brain. I'll be happy to get that out quite quickly after going home because it's tickling and so irritated. I sneezed 3 times, and that was terrifying. I'll keep a journal of how my nose changes and stuff like that. Or will I? I don't know. I have ADHD. I forget stuff. I don't know if you noticed in the last video, I was like, before oiling the TV unit, and then we never saw the after. That's going to happen a couple times. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. I don't forget the important stuff though, mostly. Good morning. I thought I'd take you along on my changing my bandage. Still have gauze inside. I don't have that much blood anymore, so that's good. It's the next day, by the way, and I managed to sleep a little bit. Apparently I sounded like Darth Vader, and I kept on changing out tissues that I've been putting under my lip because my nose is so droopy, and I have sneezed like 8 or 9 times. The first time I sneezed, I was terrified. I know this is comparable, but it made me think of how pregnant women are so scared of their first poop after birth. ChatGPT says just leave your mouth open. So that's what I did. I sneezed like 8 times, and there's so much goo because I keep on fucking sneezing because I have stuff irritating the back of my throat. I'm doing surprisingly good. I'm not really in pain at all. First step. Ugh, this is gonna be gross. Oh my god, so much snot. It's not that bad. So much salt though. Oh no. How do I look? I don't know if my nose is swollen because I just had the insides of it scraped like crazy, or if it's because I've got like a bunch of gauze in it. Yeah, I got some sleep tonight, so that was nice. I think it'll be like that for a while though. I don't know if I'll be able to like breathe once I take the gauze out because I've got these silicone tubes in my nose apparently that I'm getting taken out next week. Oh, don't touch your nose, dumbass. No, putting it on your nose, dude, not the brightest idea. Yeah, there we go. Don't do that. My skin is still kind of glowing and beautiful, which is not normal because I am menstruating too. There's more blood coming out of my downstairs than my upstairs at this point. I took the gauze out of my nose, except it's stuck, and now I'm freaking out because I can't get it out, and I'm afraid it's gonna bleed, and I almost passed out, and I started doing this before taking a video and sharing it with you, and then I looked into my nose and I was like, I don't want to do that. So here we are. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, that feels icky. I can feel it in the back of my nose. Oh my god, it feels so fucking weird. It's in the back of my nose. Oh. Don't laugh. Oh. I didn't die. Okay. Ow. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Oh. Oh. I did it. I did it. Okay, now I can die. Oh. Oh, and there's silicone in my nose. Okay. Day 3 post-surgery. My nose looks very swollen, but I do have silicone tubes in them, so that might be why. I need to clean my nose 4 to 6 times a day, and it's kind of uncomfy, and it irritates, and it goes everywhere. I can't taste anything, and I cannot smell anything. And I made so much tasty food to carry me through. I didn't really think of the consequences of getting my nose sliced open. And then, wish me luck. I really dislike this quite a bit. It is a little sore, obviously. Let's see if I can get it to the other side. Ow! There we go. Oh, I'm dizzy. I'm losing control. I had to take my t-shirt off because it got soaked. Now, do a bit of the salve. A little bit of this. Apparently, my deviated septum was on the left side, but I feel like he did all the cutting on the right side. I touched the tube. And last part is the easy one. I was able to sleep a little better last night, although my mouth was super dry. I'll keep the humidifier on all night tonight, I think. And apparently I was snoring. Loosely put that there, because any pressure in that area kind of hurts. I wonder if I'll need it for the whole week. I'm good to go. I'm gonna take a shower for the first time since the surgery. I know that's a little gross, but I don't care. I can't smell me. But I'm a little worried about how it's gonna be. I really need to wash my face. Still sore. I'm bleeding a little more now from the left nostril for some reason. But it feels a little less swollen maybe. It'll be fun to see if my nose looks straighter now or if it looks the same. Well, right now it's fat, but I forgot to update you on how the shower went. It's been a couple days now. It went fine. So yeah, it went fine. But now I really need to wash my hair because if it looks wet, it's not. It's greasy. So I'm gonna try that today. I've been snoring really loudly to the point where like I wake myself up and I think it's those silicone those silicone tubes I've been talking about that like flap around my nose that make me snore, and it wakes up Joachim as well. It's very loud. It sounds a lot louder than that, like a proper snort. And I've been slowly getting my sense of smell and taste back. I did it, and I'm okay. My hair's gonna be clean. and I didn't even freak out. When I was just drying my hair now, I did the famous like and head back, and I felt a bunch of like liquid in the back of my throat, and I was like, oh, I hope this isn't blood. But it wasn't, it was just salt water. Also, my lip here is like numb, and my teeth feel so weird. These front teeth, every now and then I'm going like this because it feels so strange. Slightly numb but slightly painful. I have the urge to blow my nose, which I didn't at the beginning. And I shouldn't for the next 4 weeks. Do you know how freaking hard it is to not blow your nose? Oh no. The silicone goes like all the way to the end of my nose, and he stitched it in my nose. Isn't that disgusting? And I was awake. Okay, that hurts. Ah!
It's not so bad.
It's weird. It's all the way up to my brain.
It's weird. But it's very good to get them out. It feels so much better.
Have you ever had those up your nose? I got the tubes in my nose taken out today. And right after the surgeon took them out, I was like, oh my God, I can smell. Every breath feels like 1,000 blades. It's so raw where it was cut, crusts up. So I need to like clean it many times. And I might have to go on antibiotics because he's afraid of an infection, which would be very bad. Oh my God, I can breathe better than I have in my entire life. This is crazy. If this is how normal people breathe, I'm so glad I did this because this is kind of crazy. Okay, that's all. That's all for today anyway. It's been exactly a month today since my surgery, and I'm pretty much done editing the video. So I thought I'd give you the last of my like post-op checkup, I guess. There's not been a huge change in my sense of smell. Like it's come back like normal, but I don't smell better, sadly. It like the being able to breathe, it's definitely better, but it's also still up and down because I've got a bunch of little crusties that make it difficult to breathe sometimes. I'm washing my nose twice a day compared to 6 times a day when I started. And every time I clean my nose, I'm like, oh my God, look at all this air coming in my nose. My nose is not straight, sadly. My sinuses have been hurting since the surgery, and I don't think I have an infection, but I might, and I probably should have taken that antibiotics, but I didn't. Other than that, just had lots of nasty snots, and I still have like, let me see if I can get that for you. I still have like 7 or 8 stitches. Super happy with the surgery. Definitely recommend. Would I do it under local anesthesia again? Yes. But it's weird. Thank God for the drugs. So far, so good.